Hey guys, welcome to your love reading, Spiritual Infusion. Let's go ahead and get right into it. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to their person or whoever they're looking at, whoever's interested in them? First card out, it doesn't even belong to this deck, is I'm going to just let it all out and stop overanalyzing everything. Okay, so first things first, you guys have somebody right now that is overthinking, over-processing. This is somebody that has a bit of worry or even a bit of angst when it does come to you. I feel like it's your confidence. You could be somebody that's very generous. You could be somebody that has overcome a lot of obstacles in your life where this person is sitting here asking themselves, how do they do it? How do they move forward? How do they do it with ease? Because for some reason, this person is viewing you as somebody that has a lot of good fortune and works very, very hard for what they have. I also feel like you're coming in as this energy that's too good to be true, where this person is sitting here saying, well, are they hiding their secrets, right? What are they not communicating? What are they not telling me? And they're getting into this place where they're very fixated and they're very focused. This is also somebody who can be relatively intimidated or worried that they've fallen for you harder than what you've fallen for them. I'm really afraid that you don't love me the way that I love you. Okay, so let's ask really quick, what is this person overanalyzing? What are they overanalyzing when it comes to the collective? Okay, it's weird because it's what makes you happy, but it's also with the Five of Wands. So this person feels like there's competition around you, or that there's a lot of people right now that are trying to buy or get your attention. They're also worried with who you're talking to a point where it feels like it's driving them crazy. Because it's your self-love. You understand? The Nine of Cups is self-love. I am happy because I am fulfilled, right? Why are you fulfilled? You're fulfilled because you walked away from the Eight of Cups, which is illusion and confusion. And you're coming into a place where you feel good emotionally and soully and from a physical place. And I feel like this person is extremely worried with whether or not they have what it takes to be in your life and to make a significant change. Okay, Michael Jackson, I want to make a change, right? It's something here, but I also feel like this person is significantly fixating, possibly also on the way that you look, on the way that you carry yourself. This is somebody that could also be struggling financially, or they may feel like, do I have what it takes? Even if this person is financially sound and you don't even care what their finances look like, they care about whether or not they're able to give you exactly what they need, right? I mean, even look at the bottom card. I want to take care of you, but I can't right now because of money problems. I feel weak and lack confidence, and I can't be what you need. So even if you're a masculine energy watching this, for a feminine energy, your feminine energy is focused on the materialistic possessions because they don't want to ask you. They want to be able to come to you, to give to you in a manner that you desire or that you need. But you may be sitting there saying, like, again, this doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. I don't care about what money you have. I don't care about any of that. Are you a good person? What is your soul like, right? What is your relationship with your family, your mom, your dad? What is the situation with that? But whoever this person is, they're really scared that they're not enough for you. They feel like there could be somebody that's better. They could be insecure about your body, about the way that you look, because they feel like, for whatever the reasoning is, that you get a lot of attention. Now, I know that there's going to be people in the comments section that are stating certain things. Before I say that, have you liked the video? Are you subscribed? Come on, join the team, the Spiritual Fam Bam. We'd love to have you. Join our collective of positivity sprinkled with just a little bit of sass, all right? But I feel very strongly that this is somebody that is just very insecure with whether or not they have what it takes. And I think for a lot of you looking at this person, you're like, of course, like I have these feelings for you. Why would I not feel this way? But again, it's because of whoever this individual is. They're having a really hard time getting out of their head and just doing what Nike does and just doing it. I know we're still connected because I feel you when you're sad, in pain, or angry with me. Please make sure you stay positive so I can remain optimistic about our future. So this is somebody that I feel like you're connected to, okay? And for some of you, you could be in a whole new relationship, but you have somebody here who really does feel your energy. You're connected by that red string of fate. And when that red string of fate is there, you'll notice that you'll even feel certain aches or certain pains, whether that's, you know, this person has a bad knee or a bad back or a headache. You're going to notice that you are going to pick up on that same vibration. And I feel like whoever this person is, they're very embarrassed and they feel that they just feel like that you deserve a lot more than what they expect. But also at the same point in time, you may be in a place where you're relatively frustrated with them. So they want you to be optimistic, but the reality is because they're overanalyzing everything, they're not communicating it to you. They're not telling you, I'm sad. For some of you, you may be picking up on a lot of heavy energy that's impacting you yourself and your day-to-day, but it's coming in as your person, or it's coming in as them feeling a certain type of way, and that's definitely translating to you. Again, I'm in pain right now and I miss you, but I need time to heal. So there's something here that needed to be healed with your person. For a lot of you, this healing was actually like childhood wounding. I don't know why that's coming in, but it is. This person, I am going to be honest though, I feel like they're definitely in a woe is me energy because they messed up. Something here they messed up with whether or not that's offering you a commitment, whether or not that's opening up, being honest, communicating. This is somebody that felt like they had to leave you alone to get themselves right, but now it almost feels like you could be holding a grudge against them. Pause. Listen, side note, okay? This is Whitney as your friend. This is not spiritual Whitney, okay? There's a difference. Spiritual Whitney gives you the advice of God, okay? Real Whitney gives you some real life advice. Realistically, if this person is in pain, that's their own fault because they didn't take the action that was necessary and needed to come towards you. Okay. However, the 5D or the higher perspective is they had a lot of demons that they were fighting, and those demons triggered their own insecurities. And some of those insecurities could have even kind of rubbed off on you unknowingly. But you have somebody here that's in significant pain because they want to open up. They want to tell you, but they feel like what you deserve, it can be completely different than what you desire, but what you deserve is a lot more than what they have the physical ability to give. This is somebody that's in a very 3D energy with feeling that sense of lack, okay? And there is a lot of healing that needs to take place here, and they are. It feels like this is somebody who's definitely going through this butterfly metamorphosis. I'm like a butterfly. I'm growing and changing and finding my true colors in life, and I'm finding my wings so I can fly and soon be on my way back to you. Okay, so drop it in the comment section below. Have you guys heard of the butterfly process, right? Let's talk about it really quick. When you're the caterpillar, that's your 3D life, right? You're connected to the earth. You're connected to the ground. You know what you know. You know the other caterpillars, right? But eventually the 3D becomes not unattainable because it is obtainable, but it becomes, what's the point? You make all this money, what's the point? You could buy whatever you want, what's the point if you don't have the people around you that love you, that give to you, right? That fulfill you in a manner that the physicalities can't even come close to. So your person is in a place where they've hurt themselves by not transitioning, by not taking the next level, by not elevating, by remaining stuck in the past situation, by remaining entangled with people that possibly didn't have their best interest at heart. Okay, there's somebody here that I'm tracking you down to reunite. I've been thinking a lot about you. Again, you have somebody here that is freaking out because, again, this is somebody who has fallen in love with you. This is somebody who knows that they need to stop analyzing things, okay? This is somebody who is letting go of old ways and leaving toxic people behind because they want a better life. And a part of that life, it does start with you, okay? You don't know this, but after all this time, I care for you deeply. I wish I could just tell you this. So part of the problem with this individual is the fact that they struggle with communicating how they feel. Because the problem is this person feels everything. You may be sitting there saying, I feel like they never loved me. I feel like they never cared about me. I feel like, I'm just an afterthought in their life. But in reality, it's the complete opposite. In reality, you are everything to this person. In reality, the way that you love them, or you gave to them, or you communicated to them without asking for anything in return, but their time, but their energy, but their love. And this is something that I feel like this person is struggling with. Because again, it's a lot of, I'm scared that you don't love me the way that I love you. Okay, again, look, I'm not good at expressing my feelings. I wish I could just look into my heart and feel all the love that I have for you. Okay, so they're saying, look, I'm scared. Okay, I'm not good at expressing my feelings, but just so you know, I'm gonna track you down. I will find you. Okay, I want to reunite with you because you're the person that I really want to be with. You're the person that when things go bad, they think of you, right? They think that they want to call you because it's something about you that, for whatever the reasoning is, you can ease this person's nerves. But again, this is somebody that could have grown up in an environment where emotions were unacceptable. For example, we weren't allowed to cry growing up. So me crying in front of somebody is something that I typically don't do. Unless I'm really angry, then you'll see me cry in front of people. But it's never from a sad place. So this is somebody that's had a lot of restriction when it comes to who they are and when it comes to their own self-expression. I also feel like for some of you, they feel like their whole life is a facade. Like they feel like their whole life, like what you see, whether on social media, what you see day to day, that's not real to them. This is somebody that feels like I'm living a lie. I'm pretending like I'm happy. I'm pretending like I have everything together when inside I'm falling apart. Inside, I just want to be with the collective. But again, I feel like whoever this person is, they're really worried with, does the collective feel the same way about me that I do about them? In particular, if there's been time that's moved on or time that's progressed. And again, they're in pain. This is somebody that's watching you. They could be watching your social media. They could be driving by your house, going to your job, going to your church, going to your sporting events, whatever it is. Every time I see you, I always get amazed with how beautiful you are. Whether that's you posting pictures online, I don't know. Whatever it is, this person is enamored by how attracted they are to you. Now, if you're over there like, hey, I look like a potato, what are they attracted to? You never know. Maybe they like hash browns. Maybe they like mashed potatoes. Maybe they like twice baked potatoes. Who knows, right? But whatever it is, your energy in its own right is speaking to this person where they want to be close to you. They want to nurture you. They want to see what you have to offer here. And again, I feel like I'm going through a difficult time right now. I'm healing my issues and slowly becoming the person you deserve. And I want to do this right. That is why I'm taking my time. Okay, so what is the theme of this? It's a lot of healing. It's somebody that knows that they need to put the work in because you are worth it. In the past, I feel like people have asked this person to do the work. I feel like in the past, this person has had other lovers or other people that were interested in them that wanted certain things from your person that your person was never willing to give up. They weren't willing to do the work. They weren't willing to go to therapy. They weren't willing to even engage in that. But this is somebody that really does need to find their voice and needs to be very honest and open and vocal about what their expectations are, not only for themselves, but also for you, because they're going through it. And you may be sitting there saying, well, I'm going through it together. We could be going through this with one another if you just tell me what it is. But you have somebody here that's so embarrassed to even open up. You have somebody that is worried to even express to you the minute details. So they may give you an overview, which is, I'm going through a lot right now. I'm going through a difficult time, but you don't know the components. You don't know the variables. You don't know why this person is going through a significant challenge. But part of that is because God is pushing this person to learn. God is pushing this person to open their mind up, to expand, to take a trip on the reading rainbow, right? And allow the impossible to become possible. And that starts with this person acknowledging what is their purpose. What is their purpose? What is your purpose in life? Put that in the comment section. I'm curious. What is your purpose? What do you feel that you are put on this earth to do? What is your purpose? Okay. Me being a life path 11, I feel like spirituality, teaching, those kind of things, that's my purpose, to help heal others through communication and through words and through love and through understanding. I also get to that you could be also going through a lot, but you show it differently. This is somebody that's sitting here saying, like, you can't see that I'm crazy about you. Like, you can't see that I want you. You can't see that, okay, look, like, I'm going to be honest, right? I've been thinking a lot about you, okay? I've been overanalyzing things. I miss you. After all this time, I just want to be able to tell you, right? I'm crazy about you. But again, part of the problem here is that you have somebody who isn't good at expressing their feelings. You have somebody here who isn't good at expressing what they need from you. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that suffers a lot in silence, and you being with this person, because it is a very like Eeyore type of energy, because you being with this person or your energy being connected to them, you may feel a bit of frustration or a bit of, I don't want to say like anxiety or anger or frustration, but it's coming in as like you're going through things too. It's not just this person. Why are they struggling with expressing themselves? Why is it so hard for this person? The Chariot. Okay. The Chariot is Cancer energy. It can be a Cancer. It could be a mother, right? A mother figure, but it's also emotions, right? Control. They were taught that they had to learn to control what? Their emotions. That in order to be steady, you have to control that, right? I also feel like too, it's about being very disciplined here, right? It's about this person wanting to make sure that you're 100% on the same page as they are, to a point where whoever they are, it's like they're being overly disciplined. This is somebody that's taking things to the max, right? This is somebody who, I just feel like for whatever the reasoning is, they struggle with being honest, because that is also a part of their control. Because the moment that you know how deeply this person feels about you, they feel that you're going to have the upper hand, and the upper hand in the situation puts them puts them at a disadvantage. Because this is like sacral. This could be something that they were raised with. Could be something that they were taught with, right? The emotional balance or the lack of there. The reason this person hasn't come forward and communicated it to you is because they're emotionally unstable. And they're extremely emotional. So maybe even coming forward and having this conversation, having this sense of self-expression, what you may or may not realize is they can't even talk without crying. They can't even express to you how sorry they are without putting the blame on you. Like, this is somebody that is very emotional. Why are they so emotional? They're very emotional, but it's hidden. It's almost like this person looks like they have no emotions. Almost like they're just a Mac computer from the 90s, okay? Like, you know, it had 2 games on it. You had the little mines with the little tiny like spider things, right? Like, that was a game you played, or solitaire. It's something with this person where for them to restrict their emotions, it's almost like they become like nobody's home. But why? Because that's the way that they were raised. Heavy Scorpio energy, right? That's the way that they were raised. And when they were emotional, they could have had significant things come against them when they were younger. Different punishments. But I also feel like, too, this person is worried that if they open up and they express to you how they feel, that change alone will completely either A, create a lot of pain and a lot of hurt because they know that they've hurt you. Whoever this person is, they know without a shadow of a doubt that they've hurt you. What do we need to know? What do we need to focus on right now? What do you want us to focus on? Okay, the Hangman in reverse. I'm going to put it upright. You have it's heavy water energy today. So new year, new water, new emotions, right? Whatever is going on with this person, they're in a very emotional place where they could be imbalanced. This is somebody that's seeing things from a different perspective. This is also somebody that needed to make a sacrifice. Did they make a sacrifice for the collective? Yes and no. Yes and no. You have the King of Wands and you have the Page of Wands. Yes and no. They could have impulsively taken some type of action towards you, or impulsively they're getting ready to. But it's not enough. Whatever action they took, it was for their ego. That's a part of the problem. Because how would the collective feel about this emotionally? This person made a sacrifice. You'd be in your head. For some of you, you could be in your head, but you may also feel very good. Hold on, one more time. One more time. How would the collective feel emotionally if they knew if this person made a sacrifice for them? If they sacrificed, if they let go of something for them, how would they feel emotionally, the collective? Communication and partnership, you would feel good about it. But part of you would be in your head because you're like, why did you just not tell me that? How come you're not telling me that you're on the same path? How come you're not telling me that we're going in the same direction? How come you're not telling me that it's almost like this person, okay, let's go super 3D. This person booked flights and did something, right? But then they didn't tell you. And then this person is upset when you didn't show up. It's like that type of energy. Like, I thought you were going to meet me at Disneyland. Thought you were going to meet me at the beach. But you're sitting there going, but you didn't tell me you were going to meet me at the beach. You didn't tell me anything. So this person is making changes, but they're not telling you what the changes are. It's almost like this person wants you to figure it out. This person wants you to say, okay, I know that whoever this person is, you have Leo energy, you have Aquarius energy, you have Pisces energy, whoever this individual is, right? Whoever they are, that they took action, but that they want you to be the ones to communicate the action that they've taken. Well, how do they expect the collective to know what they've done? They just expect you to know. They expect you to know that they're working on things. They feel like, for some of you, this is somebody who's telepathically communicating to you the things that they're doing, the things that they're changing, right? But the problem is it's hidden. All of the work, everything that they've been doing for their emotional stability, they've not come forward and they've not expressed. All of this is hidden. That's a part of the problem, right? And the process is that they're not being honest and open with what they want. I'm also getting to that there's a level of fear for them to come forward and express to you what they've been working on. What have they been working on? Progression. You have the Chariot twice. You have Virgo energy here. It's the opposite. It almost looks like this person doesn't care and isn't doing anything, but in reality, they're very, very focused on the minute details. That's a part of the problem. This could be somebody that's going back to school. This could be somebody that's an apprentice or that's working on something new, but you don't know about it. It's hidden. For some of you, you can live at a distance from this person with the Chariot coming up multiple times. Because they just want you to be on the same journey as them. It's like they want you to stay the path, even though they've not given you, a lot of you, anything. And a part of them regrets that, but a part of them also doesn't understand because your energy may be different with them than it was in the past. There's something here that's changed when it does come to you. Like this person feels like everything has changed. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn energy, they feel like a lot has changed. That you don't feel the same way that they do. That you don't talk the same way to them, the way that you used to talk to them. You could have been somebody that was always happy to see them or happy to hear from them or whatever it is, when now it feels very, very different. It feels like this person feels like they really blew everything up. They feel like you don't have emotions or that you don't have any feelings for them, when in reality, it could be the complete opposite. But they feel like you've gone through some type of deep, significant change. And I feel like it's bothering this person because they've been working on changing for you, but they didn't want to show you everything that they've done until everything is perfect. You have somebody that's a perfectionist. You have somebody that knows if something is a 16th of an inch off. You have somebody that's over here clipping their grass with scissors, okay? Like this is somebody that is fanatic over the details. They've overanalyzed everything to a point where now, how do I even come forward and tell the collective, listen, I've been doing a lot of work. I've been trying to work on me. I know that I've been hiding, that you and I are on the same page. I know that you probably have moved on and things are different, but I just want you to know that they want a new start with you. But a part of this new start is coming in with just them being open and them being honest, right? This judgment, okay? Them needing to tell you, I had work I had to do. Here's what I had to do. I had a lot of demons in my closet that I just kept shutting the door, sweeping it under the rug, pushing it under the bed because I wasn't ready to deal with it at that moment. I made up a lot of excuses. I blamed you when I should have loved you and I should have listened to you and I should have just been honest and open. That's what it is here. This is this third house, Gemini, Virgo, right? Capricorn energy here. It's about opening up and having a level of communication, right? And it's about the way that this person is very highly detailed, right? About what responsibility they need to take here. And a part of that is this person trying to be overly disciplined when it comes to you, which has caused ultimately a level of karma because it's been a lack of communication with what exactly this person was doing. To a point where they have a brand new start for you. They could have been working on their finances. This is somebody that really is working very hard to become this magician, to become somebody who is connected between the spiritual and the material. Somebody that has enough power to take your idea and transmute it or to transform it into something beautiful. Because this person really wanted to have the elemental wisdom. They couldn't just be 5D or 3D, right? Worried about themselves, worried about money. This is somebody that had to understand that there was other realms in order for them to kind of come in here and make things right. All right, let's go ahead and get into this extended. I'm really excited here because you have somebody that is very emotional. Like, this is somebody that just wants to be with you, but they're worried, they're insecure because they could have had interaction with you. They could have seen interaction that made them go, well, maybe this isn't good for me. Maybe this isn't right for me. Maybe, the midnight train to Georgia already set foot, okay? Like, this is somebody that is really struggling. Okay. What was the energy in the past with the collective and this person? What was the past energy with this person and the collective? Okay. Wow. Look how beautiful it is. See, that's the thing that you may or may not realize is, like, in the past, you guys had this fairy tale love. Like, there's a lot of love, okay? What is the current energy with the collective and this person? What's the overall current energy with the collective and this individual? Okay, the Ten of Swords. Do you see the duality here? Okay? In the past, there was a lot of love. In the past, there was a home. It was a fairy tale relationship. It was a lot of love, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of hidden energy. And right now, where you are with this person is the Ten of Swords. So somebody here feels betrayed. Somebody here feels like you or this person, either one of you, have gone through some type of significant ending. But how do you go from this pure happiness to pure devastation, right? What is the energy for the future, the near future, with these two romantically? Beautiful. King of Cups, emotional stability, okay? And what was ultimately causing the block or the negativity in the relationship with the collective and this person? Okay? Something here had to end, all right? Whether that's a marriage, a relationship, transformation was blocking it. It could have been a Scorpio that was blocking it, but there was a lot of deep changes that needed to come in. Now, okay, before we continue, we have 4 more cards to pull. All of this is going to be available on the extended. The extended is available on the website. You click on the link, it takes you straight there where you guys can grab it, yada, 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 okay? We take a deep dive into your person's psyche. It's really sweet. It's dope because you're seeing things from their perspective, from their bird's eye view. Whether we like it or not with whatever they're seeing or whatever they say, it is their truth. And it gives us the minute details that help us understand the macro perspective, okay? So the link for that will be in the comment section below. I'll also throw up a link right here as well. So you guys can click right here and it will take you right on down to Funky Town where you guys can grab it, okay? So you have this energy where something needed to end, okay? Past energy, current energy, future energy, emotionally stable energy is coming in here. What was the problem in the past? There needed to be a significant transformation. We're going to find out what needed to change, what had to end in order for this person and you to go back to getting into a good place. Because you both being in this Ten of Swords energy, this devastation, this alone, this anxiety. It's like this person has anxiety that you don't want them, but then you're sitting there saying, but you don't want me, right? That's the root problem here. Who's going to be the one to take the leap of faith to say, look, I love you. I had a lot of things I had to change. I know that I've hurt you, but I want to be better. I want to show you who I am, and I hope that you give me the opportunity to, right? But something has to change, okay? What is this person fixating on when it comes to the collective? Can you show me, please? The Tower, okay? The Tower. The Tower is this, okay? It's this. It's But the Tower is in reverse. So how do I come back from something that's been so devastating? How do we put back Humpty Dumpty's pieces after his big ol' ass just fell off the wall, right? Are we making eggs? Is it an egg salad? Is he hard-boiled, scrambled? Like, what is it, right? It's like this person really is trying to understand. They're fixating on, how do I come back from something where I know that was catastrophic? Something this person has done, they're fixating on to a point that this tower is already hit. So it's not that they're worried about you finding out something else. No. It's the opposite. This person is like, the collective knows everything. How do I make it right? What do I do? Who do I call? How does this person think the collective feels about them romantically? How does this person think the collective feels romantically about them? They know that you feel like they're your twin, but also they're not sure. They feel like it's a 50-50 split. Maybe you like them, maybe you don't. Maybe it's Maybelline. Who knows? What is their intentions right now when it comes to the collective? Yeah, they hope that you forgive them. This is like AA. Your person could have an alcohol issue, or there could be something with substances, NA, AA, whatever, that they feel like they have a new state of consciousness and they want you to accept them. It's something here about this person wanting you to accept them, because your perception of them right now, they feel like is completely opposite than who they are, right? What does this person want to communicate to the collective that the collective needs to understand? What's hidden? Why they waited to take action? The Empress. They want to grow with you. They want to, for some of you, if you're in the age range of having children, they want to have a child with you. But they want to be nurtured by you, and they want to let you know that you are somebody, whether you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine, that you're the best that they've ever had. So with that being said, this is a reading. I love you guys. For those of you guys that are coming on down to Funky Town, we're going to clarify each one of these, pull extra messages, extra oracle. The info will be in the comment section below. If you want to book a personal reading or grab any of the tarot decks used today, all that information will be located in the description. And with that being said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. Don't forget to check out the new channel, and until next time.